Happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope you're wearing green, and I'm glad you're here for this yoga video from my living room to yours. I also wanted to mention that today, March 16th, marks 1 year since our classes have gone online. Hi, Mischief. Um, and yeah, we started March 16th, 2020. We did have a wonderful break um, and had the wonderful experience over the spring, summer, and early fall of being able to practice yoga under a tent at the senior center, and then for a very short time inside, limited limited seating, of course. But now that people are getting their vaccines and hopefully more things will be able to open up, the luck of the Irish will be with us, and we will be able to sometime in the near future, maybe cross fingers, cross legs, cross eyes, but don't fall over. Um, we will at some point once again be able to have limited seating in person classes. So, once again, let's put that intention out there that people will get their vaccinations and we will all be able to be together in a yoga community safely and happily to practice together. So, you may notice I have my ball back on the chair. We did a Sunday ball practice, and your challenge was to try to fit just a little bit of yoga in each and every day. So we're going to continue with using the ball, and we're going to do some core work today. So let's get started. So sitting in your yoga seat, place your ball behind your back, and once again push back into the ball, roll it, feel a little bit of the pressure going back and forth. Notice how it may feel that, you're getting a little bit of a massage. Get nice and comfortable. Let's place our hands gently in our laps, sitting nice and tall, keeping our shoulders nice and relaxed and placed gently under our ears. Let's close our eyes if that's comfortable for you. If not, look gently, softly at the floor ahead of you, keeping your head nice and tall. And let's begin bringing the breath in, nice and slow and deep. Noticing how the belly rises on the inhale and softens and relaxes on the exhale. And try to make your breath in and your breath out in the same timing. So if you want to try counting as you take your breath in, you can count to 4 or 5. And then as you release, count backwards. So you establish a nice steady breath. As you settle into your breath, pull your attention inward. And as you take that nice deep inhale, and you slowly release it, at the end of your breath, tighten your lower belly, pull your navel in toward the back of the spine, and see if you can push out the last little bit of breath. Just try that. Be curious about that. One more nice deep breath here. And then gently open your eyes. Bring your attention back to your room and ease yourself a little bit forward in your chair. Sitting nice and tall, we're going to roll the right shoulder back. So we're going to do our shoulders one at a time. So bring your right shoulder up to your ear, squeeze, squeeze. And then as it rounds to the back, really try to bring your shoulder blade toward the spine and down. And again, right shoulder rolls up, squeezing up to the ears, squeeze, squeeze. And shoulder blade tries to reach for the spine in the back and relax it down. And one more time like this on the right side. So roll that right shoulder up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And let the right shoulder blade reach toward the spine and come down. We're going to reverse direction on those circles. So bring your shoulder blade toward the spine and bring your shoulder up the back body. Just notice how this feels. Notice any noises in your shoulder, rounding your shoulder down the front. And then once again, bring your shoulder blade toward the spine in the back and up the back body. Squeeze up to your ear and then round your right shoulder down. One more time like that. Shoulder blade reaches toward the spine at the bottom of the circle and comes up the back. And then round your right shoulder down. Now take your right arm up and stretch straight up. Stretch, stretch. Now hold on to your chair and lean over. Get a nice long stretch for the right side of the body. And then let your fingertips bring you all the way up. Once again, stretch up, up, up. And then relax your right arm down. And now stretch your fingertips toward the floor. See if you can get a nice stretch across the top of your shoulder and down your arm. And then relax your right arm back into your lap. Now we're going to roll the left shoulder to the back. So we're going to start by bringing the left shoulder up to the ear. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then as the shoulder rounds to the back, try to reach your shoulder blade toward the spine and down. And again, the left shoulder comes up to the ear. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Don't hold your breath. Keep your breathing nice and deep. And as your shoulder rounds to the back, shoulder blade reaches for the spine and down the back body. And again, left shoulder comes up, 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 all the way up to the ear. Squeeze, squeeze. And let your shoulder blade reach toward the spine and down. Now we're going to reverse direction on those shoulder rolls on the left side. So bring your shoulder blade toward the spine at the bottom of the circle and then bring it all the way up. All the way up. Squeeze your shoulder up to your ear. Squeeze, squeeze. And then as your shoulder rounds the top of the circle, round your shoulders down the front body. 2 more times like this on the left side. So bring the shoulder blade toward the spine in the back at the bottom of the circle. Bring your shoulder all the way up to the ear. Squeeze, squeeze, move nice and slow. Really pay attention to every inch of the movement. Squeeze your shoulder up to the ear and then round your shoulder down the front. And 1 more time. Squeeze your shoulder blade toward the spine and then bring it up. Bring your shoulder up to your ear, all the way up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then round your left shoulder down the front. Now let's take your left arm, bring it up, and stretch up. Stretch, stretch, stretch up to the ceiling. Feel a nice little stretch all the way up the side of your body. You might even feel it up your arm. Now holding on to your chair, bring your arm all the way over, really lengthening the stretch on the side. And then let your fingertips bring you up, 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 stretch, nice and tall, all the way up. And then relax your left arm down. And stretch your left fingertips toward the floor. A nice active stretch, getting a stretch across the top of the shoulders. You may feel it coming down the arm. And then release that stretch and bring your hands back to your lap. And let's go right into a nice spinal twist. So we're going to take our right hand, place it on the outside of the left thigh. The left arm comes to the back of the chair, sitting nice and tall. We're going to take a nice deep breath here in center. And then as you release the breath, turn and look over your left shoulder. And then breathe yourself back to center, placing your left hand on the outside of the right thigh. The right arm comes to the back of the chair, sitting nice and tall, nice tall back. Nice deep breath here. And as you release the breath, turn and look over your right shoulder. And then breathe yourself back to that nice tall center space. So let's inhale our arms halfway up and bring them together in the front. And we're going to turn our palms outward, push out and round our upper back, and stretch. So stretch your palms as far in front of it and as far in front of you as you can. And notice where you feel the stretch here. And then turn your palms inward, release your hands, and bring your arms to the back. Now you may need to move your ball because it's right there. So place it between your knees. Move your arms to the back. Interlace your fingers if you can. All right. And we're just going to press our hands down just a little bit so you get a nice little stretch across the front of the chest and in the shoulders. You might feel a little bit of a arch in your upper back. Stretch here. And then release your hands and bring them around front. And let's take our ball and stretch out our left leg. We did this yesterday. It's a really nice stretch. And it's a modification of our hold the big toe pose, which we sometimes do with the strap or just with a gentle reach. Right now we're going to take the ball, place it on our thigh, and roll it down. Keep your foot flexed up. Lean into the stretch. Nice flat back. Breathe here. And then let's roll our ball back up. Bring our left leg back and let's stretch the right leg out. Flex your foot up. Place the ball at the top of your thigh and roll it down. And breathe into this stretch right here. And then let's roll the ball back up. And bring our leg back. Now, if you're not at the edge of your seat, kind of come toward the edge of your seat. Okay, I'm pretty much right at the edge of my seat. So let's hold the ball right here at our solar plexus, our midsection. Okay, sitting nice and tall, let's take a nice transition breath right here. And now engage your core. All right, so tighten your core up just a little bit. Not your shoulders, not your neck or head, your core. Okay, actively tighten your core and lean back just a little bit, holding the ball right here. How about stop right here? You might be looking a little bit up toward the ceiling, just a little bit. Breathe here. Notice how your core is working. Now breathe yourself up to a nice tall center seat. And let's twist here. So we're twisting the ball to the right. Come through center. Twist to the left. Back to center. Take a nice deep breath here. Engage your core and lean back. We're not going to the back of the chair. Right here is good. And again, feel your core work. Make sure that your shoulders are relaxed. You're not holding yourself up with your chest, your neck, or your head. It's your core that's keeping you in this position. And then breathe yourself up to a nice tall center seat. And once again, twist to the right with the ball. Come through center. Twist to the left. And come back to through center. Now we're going to do that one more time. Sitting nice and tall, engage your core. And lean back. Nice tall back. Let your core do the work. Stop right here. No resting on the back of the chair. Breathe nice and deep. And then breathe yourself up nice and tall. And let's twist to the right. Through center and twist to the left. And then come back to center. Now, we're going to lean back again. We're going to change that up just a little bit. So once again, sitting nice and tall at the edge of your seat. Engage your core. Lean back. Let your core hold you here. Right here is good. Now take your ball and focus on your core as you twist the ball to the right. So now we're holding ourselves in that leaning back, but we've got a little twist here. Back to center and twist to the left. And back to center and come all the way up. was fun. How how did it feel in your body? Did you feel your body work just a little bit differently? All right, let's twist to the right. And back through center. And let's twist to the left. And back to center. So let's try that again. Holding your ball at your solar plexus, let's lean back. Not too far. We're not resting on the chair. Make sure your core is holding you up, not your chest, your shoulders, not your neck or head. Don't forget to breathe. Let's twist to the right in this little bit of a recline. I'm trying not to hit the very sides of my chair as I twist. And back to center and twist to the left. And back to center. Engage your core, keep it there, and come all the way up. And let's twist to the right. And back to center. And let's twist to the left. And back to center. Now, I think our hard work deserves a little bit of a stretch for our back. So sit in a nice wide seat here. All right, let's push the ball up, up, up. Push it up, 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 out. Engage your core, bring it down, 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 down. And maybe your ball can rest on the floor, roll it forward. And see if you can get a nice stretch for the back. Now, put your ball between your fingertips and stretch your ball out, out, out. Engage your core and come all the way up. Let your core do the work. Now, stretch your legs out and make sure you have good footing here. Okay, we're going to get more of a stretch. Stretch up, 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 out, and all the way down. And once again, let your core hit, or let your ball hit the floor. Don't let your core hit the floor, please. Let your ball hit the floor. Let it rest there for a minute. Take a nice breath here. Now let's roll the ball to the left. So the ball is in the middle. We're just going to roll it to the left foot. Stretch here. And then let's roll the ball through center to the right foot. Where do you feel this stretch? And then roll the ball back to center. Once again, hold the ball with your fingertips. Take one more breath here. See if you can deepen that forward fold, keeping your back nice and flat. And stretch the ball out, out, out. Engage your core and come all the way up. Now let's bring the ball back to our solar plexus and walk our feet back in. Bend your knees. So, one more thing we're going to do. Sitting nice and tall, engage your core. You're at the edge of your seat. Lean back. Not to the back of the chair, just right here is good. So you feel your core holding you up. Your shoulders are relaxed. All right? Your core is doing the work right here. You can feel it nice and tight. Stretch the ball out in front of you. Lift your left knee up and down. Right knee up and down. Left knee up and down. Right knee up and down. Left knee up and down. Right knee up and down. Left knee up and down. Right knee up and down. Left knee up and down. Right knee up and down. One more to each side. Left knee up and down. Right knee up and down. And let's come all the way up. Put the ball between your knees. And usually after we do a lot of core work, we try to wring out our core with a nice spinal twist. So, place your right hand on the outside of the left thigh. Your left arm comes to the back of the chair. Nice tall back. Nice deep breath in. And as you release the breath, turn and look over your left shoulder. And then breathing yourself back to center. Place your left hand on the outside of the right thigh. Your right arm comes to the back of the chair. Nice tall back. Nice deep breath. And as you release the breath, turn and look over your right shoulder. And then breathe yourself back to center. Take your ball and place it on the back of the chair. And staying at the edge of your seat, relax your arms down by your sides. Let's inhale up and exhale down. And let's inhale up the front. And let's twist to the right and open our arms and embracing this Tuesday, March 16th. And breathe yourself back up to center, arch your back, and open your heart center to this beautiful day. And then breathing your arms up. Nice tall stretch and twist to the left. One more time, embracing this Tuesday. The sunshine, St. Patrick's Day, springtime at the end of the week. And then breathing your arms up. Relax your arms down. Roll your shoulders up to your ears and squeeze. Shoulder blades together in the back. Relax them down the back body. And then bringing your shoulder blades together at the bottom of the circle. Bring them up, up, up to your ears. Squeeze, squeeze. And then stretch between your shoulder blades and relax your shoulders down the front. Bring your hands together in prayer pose. Let's take a few resting breaths right here, noticing how we feel after our practice today, Tuesday. One more nice deep breath here. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a happy St. Patrick's Day tomorrow if you celebrate. I will see you on Thursday. Stay well, stay safe, wear your mask, and smile. We can always tell when we're smiling, even with a mask. It shows in our eyes. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.